Hey, this is going to sound ridiculous, but my client collected $35,000 from a single webinar last week, and we only spent $2,700 on ads to fill it. That's a 13x return on ad spend, and I'm going to break down every single number right here so you can see how we did it. So, first, let me show you the proof. This is actually, let me just pull it up the Miro board out here real quick. So, so first, let me show you the exact proof. Like again, this is the actual chat with my client's team. I asked how much we collected from the last webinar, as you can see, and as you can see out here is $35,000 in collected revenue, and the ad spend was just $2,700. That's a 13x return on ad spend. As you can see the screenshot out here, Fave 6 to Fave 12, 20, it's literally not even $2,700. Oh, I gotta change the stats, but it's $2,600, $2,500, 90 cents, and $2 cost per lead. And this is in so now here's the context. This client is in the real estate coaching space, and they teach people how to get into real estate development, real estate investing, that kind of thing. And we run a webinar, live webinar for them every single week. This isn't a one-time lucky launch. This is a system that runs on repeat. Okay, so let me walk you through how we actually set this up. On the ad side, we are running meta ads, Facebook and Instagram, driving traffic to a webinar registration page, nothing fancy, no complicated funnels with 47 steps, just ads pointing to a registration page. And the key number here is our cost per lead, which is $2 to $3 each. That's incredibly cheap for coaching offer. And the reason we are getting leads that cheap is because we have spent time dialing in the targeting, the ad creatives, and the messaging. And we are not just throwing money at the Facebook and hoping for the best. The copy speaks directly to the people who want to get into real estate but don't know where to start. So at $2,700 in ad spend, you are looking at roughly 900 to 1300 leads and flowing into this webinar every single week. Now, here's where most people get this wrong. They think the hard part is getting leads. It's not. The hard part is what happens after someone registers. Because look, you can get 1,000 people to register for a webinar, but if your show up rate is garbage, if your webinar doesn't convert, if you don't have a follow-up system, those leads are worthless. You basically just lead your ad budget on fire. So what we do differently, and this is what actually matters, is we run this webinar live every single week. Not a replay, not an automated webinar with a fake urgency, a real live training where my client is actually where they're teaching, answering questions, building trust in real time. And at the end of the webinar, the call to action is simple: book a call. That's it. No hard selling on the webinar, no pressure. Just if this resonates with you and you want to see if we can help you get started in the real estate, book a call with our team. From the last webinar, we got 13 people book calls, 13 qualified, warm, pre-educated leads that already sat through an hour of training and said yes to I want to talk to someone. And this is the piece that ties everything together. We have a setter and closer system dialed in on the back end. So when those 13 people book a call, they're not just thrown into a calendar and forgotten about. There's a setter who confirms the appointment, qualifies them, makes sure they actually show up, and then there's a closure, someone trained on to have a real estate conversations, understand what that person needs, and present the coaching offer in a way that makes sense for them. From those 13 book calls, the team collected $35,000 in total revenue. And our average deal size is 3 to 5K. And that's why this system is so powerful. It's not about one big launch. It's a machine that runs every single week. And every week it gets a little better because we are optimizing the ads, optimizing the webinar, optimizing the sales process. So let me break down why this actually works, because I want you to take something away from this. Number one, cheap leads don't mean anything without a system to convert them. The $2 to $3 cost per lead is great, but it only matters because we have A webinar that pre-educates people and a sales team that closes. Number two, live webinar still crush. Again, I don't care what everyone else tells you about webinars being paid. When you do them live, when you actually show up and teach, people trust you, and trust is what people gets people to book a call. Number three, your backend is everything. Ads are sexy. Everyone wants to talk about ads, but the real money is in what happens after someone raises their hand, the setter, the closure, the follow-up, and that's where the revenue lies. So that's important. And number four, this is repeatable. We do this every single week. Some weeks are 20K, some weeks are 35K, some weeks are higher, but the point is it's the system, it's not the luck, it's not a one-time thing.